This is Thomas Tamburello, and I'm at the Durango Film Festival 2023, and I am here with...
I'm Dwayne Baker.
And you are?
I am the chairman of the board for the Durango Film Festival.
I am with Brian Cranston. He's lying about his name. So tell me about the festival. Tell me about this year in particular. How long have you been involved in the film festival? What exactly do you do? And how is this year different from others?
Well, we'll answer that twice right off the bat. So this year is the original 18th year for the Durango Film Festival. What I do, what makes it different from other things, this is the 18th year. We have been going at this, wow. I've been on the board now for, this is my 8th year.
Okay.
I have been in various capacities, started off just as a volunteer, moved to the vice chair, and then as things work out, got elected actually to the chair of the board, right at when COVID hit.
Oh, wow.
That made it really interesting. We've done some fantastic things as far as how the board has evolved, how the film festival has evolved to dealing with calamities such as the COVID pandemic.
Has that been the biggest hurdle so far over these last couple of years? I mean, I'm sure COVID, that was a couple years, right, of changes, and now we're kind of settling out of it?
So the thing that we ran into with COVID, a lot of the pressure from the overall public was we needed to cancel the film festival. And we stepped back and looked at the consequence of canceling the film festival and how long it would take us to overcome that kind of a thing. And we decided to go with a virtual concept as opposed to just killing it all together. One of our most successful film festivals was the first year of COVID. And
that kind of, in a weird way, that makes sense because people were in their homes and they wanted to be a part of the community, but they really didn't have a way. So the virtual aspect of it was that your idea, or are you going to take credit for it?
No, I just supported it. I had a lot of pressure from a lot of outside concepts. It's like, just kill it, don't do it, stop it. And I am a supportive person, and I'm the guy that's like.
It's not what your wife says. But yeah.
Well, we'll talk to her about that later. But it was what it was. It was like support the staff, support the directors.
Yeah.
Let's do a virtual, and it was. In fact, one of our most successful, financially supportive. Everything about it was just great.
Yeah.
And we have built on that every year since. And for the last 3 years, it's just gotten better and better. And here we are now at probably what's going to be a hallmark year for the Durango Film Festival.
It seems like it's really expanding. I've been here for 13 years, and when I first moved here, I really didn't hear too much about it. And I've been in the business for since '07, and now it seems to be more widely talked about. People that I know are going who aren't in the business, who just like movies. Have you found that it's growing? I mean, I know it is. How has it evolved since you got involved in it?
So what I've been able to discern is, again, we are recognized as one of the most progressive film festivals that you can get your films involved with. So a lot of the filmmakers, they see us, they hear about us, and they're like, I need my film to be involved in that organization. We really deeply care about the filmmakers and what they bring to the film viewing public. It's for us. It is a labor of love. You see all of the staff, all of the volunteers. Nobody in this organization gets paid a dime for what we bring to the thing. So for me, that's the love of it, the whole thing. When I got involved, I knew nothing about film at all. Here I am now, several years later. This is amazing.
Well, Telluride's a huge festival, as you know. Telluride's up there with Sundance and some of the biggest. Do you find it, and I have no idea, do you guys work with anybody in that genre? Is Durango kind of a stepping stone to the Telluride Film Festival in any way? And is there any affiliation with Durango Film Festival and any other film festivals?
We don't have any affiliation with any of the film festivals other than some cooperation between filmmakers. It's like you were here at this festival or that festival. I noticed we were in California last year. We saw the Wine Country Film Festival that they had there.
Yeah.
Nice, but we are such a large-scale environment for our filmmakers, as opposed to seeing it being a single day or a couple of days. We're an entire week that filmmakers can bring their product to this audience and see what they expect, see what the reaction is to all the people that come here.
Yeah, it's funny, movies to me are like a modern day mythology. We don't sit around our hearths and sacred fires and communicate healing modalities from one generation to the next. We're not poking at a fire, we're stabbing that remote control now. And so it's interesting how important film has evolved. And for me, it's been a way of life. I was pretty much raised by movies, learning things from movies, because I didn't really have parents to teach me. So I was always trying to take the good and the bad from it. But it's got a reverberating energy. And I think for Durango, it's one of the best events of the year that I look forward to. Yeah, and so I just want to say thank you for putting it on. It means a lot to me, and I'm learning more about how it affects other people. Is there anything else you want to add that I'm forgetting that you want to say to this audience about the film festival, or maybe moving forward?
If you haven't already seen what the Durango Film Festival brings to this community, you need to come and see some movies.
Amen. I love it. Well, thank you so much. It's a real pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, 2023 Durango Film.